Hi everyone, welcome to yet another episode of FC Insider Television where we talk about Chinese football. My name is Hans Dekker, I am your host as usual, and I am joined once again by our regular guest Johnson Zhang. Johnson, welcome again to our show.
Yeah, thanks very much for that, Hans.
How have you been? Because it's been quite a while. It's been almost 2 weeks since our last show. How have you been? Have you been watching the Super League? What have you been doing so far?
Yeah, not too bad. Just been focusing on being watching the A League so far. It's been pretty good so far.
All right.
We were celebrating Senior FC's winning the Premier's play after 7 years already, and also get say hello to the opposition teams regularly after the game.
Then
Yeah.
we are here, of course, to talk about Chinese football. Some
Yep.
very interesting topics this week because we just found out, thanks to the guys from Wild Eats Football, that something happened with Carlos Tevez. Viewers at home, to clarify things, on the day of the match, so at the time that Shanghai was playing their away game, Carlos Tevez was spotted in Disneyland in China. So then, of course, there are the usual rumors that he was faking his injury or that he's not taking things serious. So altogether, of course, it looked really bad for him to be in Disneyland with his family while his team was playing. Then another player in the Chinese Super League who is actually doing really good is, of course, Zahavi. He scored twice last weekend in Guangzhou RNF's win, 4-1 win over Lianhengbo win. It was quite a difficult fixture because last season Guangzhou RNF, of course, they had a lot of trouble in away games. Most of their victories came in home games. Then this season they seem to be doing pretty good in away games. It was a difficult game, but then Zahavi stood up. He scored twice for them in that game, which they won with 4-1. So what can you say about Zahavi's performance this season so far?
I think is pretty awesome to watch. He's a dead set finisher in Chinese Super League.
Yeah.
You look at the strike and look at the goals he scored. It's dead set strikers. That is how strikers do, and it will be interesting to see how he and Guangzhou RNF can cope in remaining matches to win the Super League.
Another team that has not been doing quite that well is Jiangsu Suning. In the Champions League, they're doing really good. They've won their group. Well, they're first in the group right now. They've already secured a place into the second round. So in the Champions League, they're doing really well. But then in the Super League, they're still without a win after 5 games, while last season they were runner-ups in the league. What do you think happened there? Of course, they had to do without Alex Teixeira and without Ramirez for a couple of games. But what happened?
I think it's just there's a bit of heavy schedule going on. I mean, you look at they got Champions League commitments and the Super League commitments, and also recently we remember we got the FA Super Cup as well. Only one match. There's been a heavy schedule for them.
All right.
It's just really damaging as Sunni's chances to go like, for example, to finish top 2.
All right. And when I was talking about the missing players, I of course meant Roger Martinez, the striker who had been injured. Then, do you like games, Johnson?
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes you do, all right. Because I thought of a fun game that we could play, where we look at the schedule for the next week. Then you give your predictions as to who's going to win. I'm going to give my predictions. And then on the website, FCInsider.com, we're going to see who of us is doing better. How about that?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Why not?
Why not? So I have the schedule right here on my phone, taken, of course, from FCInsider.com. So I'm going to go through the schedule. Just to clarify, if you say 1, that will mean a win for the home team. Draw obviously is a draw, and 2 would mean a win for the away team. So the very first game starts on Friday. On Friday, there's going to be a very interesting day with 4 games, and it starts with Beijing 1 against Tianjin Quanjin. Who do you think is going to win there?
That's an interesting one because Beijing 1 last week lost against Shandong Lunan. That wasn't pretty good. I think Tianjin Quanjin managed to draw against SIPG. That is really remarkable. I think it's going to be a tight game, but I think it's gonna be like a draw there.
Like a draw. Okay, so you're gonna say Beijing
Yeah.
1, a draw. All right, then Guangzhou Evergrande against Lianing Wuwen. Sorry.
I think it's gonna be 1 Guangzhou Evergrande. It's gonna be too strong. Yes.
All right. That was too easy. The next one, a little bit more difficult. Shanghai SIPG against Hebei. The team from Pellegrini.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Whoa, because when I was looking at Shanghai's RPG, they started to fall down a bit there. And Hebei, what a surprise! They're coming back strongly. But the thing is, what a battle will it be between former Premier League managers?
Exactly, it's an interesting clash, of course.
Andre Villas-Boas up against Manuel Pellegrini.
Exactly.
Because Manuel Pellegrini is the one. Villas-Boas is a really young manager. He can cope, but I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a draw. There.
A draw. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Then Jiangsu Suning against the current number 1 Guangzhou RNF, but Jiangsu Suning at home, so who knows?
Well, if Johnson Zhang managed to scrape that win, that'll be good. But I think Guangzhou RNF got too much firepower with Zahavi, so it's going to be 2.
Right now. It's going to be 2. Right. Then Tianjin Teda, or I should say Tianjin Jili by now, against Jiangbian.
Oh, because this is the battle of the cellar dwellers at the moment. And we're not, but I'm not sure if John Obi Mikel still injured though.
He wasn't that heavily injured, so he might be back. I think it's going to be a race against the clock for him.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Tianjin Teda in that one.
Yeah. Right, so
because Yanbian was good, but I think it's not the right time for them to click yet.
And of course, they're better in home games, so away game might be too soon for them. Guizhou against Shanghai Shenhua.
Yeah, this is an interesting one
with Carlos Tevez.
Yeah, well, let's hope Carlos Tevez comes back. But if he's not coming back, then let's not hope he's faking injury again. So yeah, Guizhou, they're facing problems recently.
They haven't won a game yet, not a single game.
No, they haven't. So I think it's going to be 2. Shanghai Shenhua will get it.
All right, then Changchun Yatai against Hainan.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because Henan is also having a problem with their own as well. And Changchun Yatai,
they have been playing really well the last 2 home games. They've been playing very well. They've been dominating possession, getting a lot of shots on target. But now in the last game, Igalo got injured, and he seems to be out for a pretty long time.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem for the team. So I think it's going to be, but Henan, they have a problem with their own. But I think it's going to be Henan taking that win. Yep.
All right, so that's a 2. Then the last one, Shandong Luneng against Chongqing.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because Chongqing has come back strongly from last season.
Yeah,
they're looking pretty good. So, but Shandong also looking good. If Shandong Luneng can beat Chongqing, it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a good game.
They've been winning a lot, Shandong, so I think they could just take it. For my picks, make sure you check out FCInsider.com, where I will be publishing my picks, and then we're going to have a competition, me and Johnson right here, and we're going to see by the end of the season who's going to win that one. Everyone, thank you for watching this episode of FC Insider. Johnson, thank you for joining us once again, and once again, I'm really looking forward to talking with you next time.